Good morning, guys. It is super early. Sun is just coming up. We are heading to Edwardsville, Missouri, out by St. Louis. Like I said yesterday, today is a super busy day. We got about a 3-hour drive to Edwardsville. We got to check out that plant. Then we got to head across the line to Illinois, to Edwardsville, to check out a Yazaki plant that we're in there. And then after that, we got to drive another 4 hours to Memphis, Tennessee. That's where we'll be staying the night tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll be checking out one of our plants there before heading off to Nashville. So, super busy day. Got to get shit done. I don't like being up this early. Also, I'm running a bit late, hence why I'm doing this intro in the car, because story of my life, I hate getting up early in the morning. I could set 80,000 alarms and I'm still like, fuck this shit. But nonetheless, we up. We should make it there just about on time. Everything works out in the end. All right, let's go. We just made it to the General Motors Edwardsville, Missouri plant. So getting in here, like I said this morning when I first left, I was a little bit late, so I did not end up even stopping anywhere. I had enough gas and everything to get me here, so I just made the 3.5–4 hour drive right away. So, but we are here now. There's their little arch in reference of the St. Louis arch. So gonna head inside. I'm about 5 minutes late to the meeting time that I had, so I need to hurry up and get in here and get that done. So let's roll. Also, as I'm walking in here, I've been listening to the book. I think it's called 12 Rules to a Good Life or Better Life. You know what, scratch this. I'm gonna come back to you when I actually know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of the book. All right, guys, we're in the General Motors Edwardsville plant. Just looking over the machine. As you can see, this is a lot bigger machine than the one we have in Kansas City. This one has an entire shredder system. This is a conveyor belt that goes up there. Entire shredder system there that feeds the cardboard up into the unit, into the shredder head up there, which shreds up the cardboard. So you get a lot more compacted bales like that, instead of it just being full pieces of cardboard stacked around there. So just doing a once over on the machine. Had a meeting with the guys that we're gonna start using to do PM service here. So I finished the meeting with them. They're good to go. Gonna be doing a PM here in the next month or so on the machine. So now I'm just kind of giving the machine a once over. Noticed a couple things. There's a couple switches broken off on the one panel that needs replaced, and we have an e-stop on the other side that's broken, so I got to fix that. We just finished up at the General Motors Edwardsville plant, so now I got about a 30 to 45 minute drive over to the Edwardsville, Illinois plant. Like I said, there's a Yazaki over there. They produce automotive parts. A lot of the plants we're in are kind of automotive plants or supply automotive parts to automotive plants and stuff. So we're gonna head over there now. And then, like I said, we'll be heading to Memphis. So everything went good there. This site, we had a little bit of trouble with them in the beginning, especially with employees and stuff kind of damaging the machine and stuff. But over the last 6 months to a year, they've really turned it around and producing really good volume now, about 350 to 400 tons of cardboard a month. So everything's going well. So got to meet with my contact, Dustin. It's always nice catching up with him. And yeah, so to Edwardsville, Illinois. Also, a little side note, while I've been doing all this driving for work and stuff, I've been catching up on some audiobooks. And I listened to one audiobook called Stumbling on Happiness. I heard about it on the Tim Ferriss podcast. It was a pretty good book. I kind of zoned out a little bit of it, so I might have to re-listen to it, but I was starting to get tired on the drive to Kansas City and missed it. But I'm listening to one now by Jordan Peterson called The 12 Rules for Life, or 12 Rules to Life. And I just want to say that so far, it is an excellent audiobook. I come from a background, my dad's a minister, so I come from a background of Christianity and stuff, and just hearing some of the ways he explains stuff and things in this book just really has been speaking to me. So highly would recommend checking out 12 Rules to Life or 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson if you're into that kind of stuff. If you have a Christian background, even if you're like me and you don't really follow the religion of it too much, Christianity anymore, but you're still a believer, might be a really nice book for you to check out. All right, onward to Illinois. I lied, it's about 45 minutes. I think I said 30 minutes, so 45-minute drive. Let's go. Then to Memphis. Made it to the Yazaki plant, so again, just on the main point of this trip was to deal with some of the issues we were having there at the Kansas City plant that we just put that new baler in. However, to kind of make it worth my drive, my boss wanted me to stop at some of our other plants, just look over the machines, make sure there was no issues or anything that needed to be addressed with them. That's kind of my role in the company. I handle a lot of our equipment, balers, compactors, scheduling PMs, you know, checking on the sites, making sure they don't need anything from us, making sure the equipment is you know, taken care of, etc. So that's what we're stopping the Yazaki for. We're having an issue with the conveyor belt here. I already have one ordered and it's on its way, but figured while I was stopping at the Edwardsville plant, might as well stop here and just take a look at everything. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, at the Yazaki plant, the problem we're having at this plant is this belt. There's a piece missing out of it. Gotta wait till it comes around here. Right here, this lacing's come apart, so we can't move the plate that's at the top close enough to the belt to stop material from falling in the gap there, which is then causing it to make like a loud whirring noise and stuff. So we got a new belt ordered. It's supposed to be here in about a week and a half, and then we're gonna replace it, and then we should be good. Just gonna do a visual inspection of the machine, make sure everything's good with the rest of the machine, and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's do it. Just finished up at the Yazaki plant here in Edwardsville, Illinois. So now we just gotta make our way towards Memphis. We can kind of start to slow down our pace a little bit. It's not too late yet. So the plan is to just start heading towards Memphis. It's like a 4-hour drive from here. Probably stop and get some dinner on the way there. I'm kind of feeling some country, old town, wait, what's it called? Old country buffet, not old country buffet. I forget the name of it. But kind of feeling like something particular, so I might stop and get that. But anyways, just making our way towards there now. Once we get into Memphis, depending on what time it is, might try to get some sunset photos of the skyline. Last time I was in Memphis, it was rainy and stormy, so it wasn't the best. Although I guess you could argue, you know, if you like stormy pictures of skylines, that it was good conditions. But for me, it wasn't the best conditions. So I'm excited to get to reshoot the skyline, and maybe at sunset if we can get there soon enough. So, all right, let's start heading that way then. Like I said, probably stop and get some dinner, check in with you guys, all that fun jazz. Might get to finish another one of these audio books, and then I got one more left for the trip as I start heading back home. So, all right, let's go. So decided to stop at McDonald's and get some dinner. Like I was trying to say in the last video when I was leaving Yazaki, I was planning on stopping at Cracker Barrel, although I was messing up the name because I went there the other day and it was really good. But to be honest, there's none out here. I passed one up and I thought I still had like 2.5 hours to go till Memphis. So I was like, oh, I'll wait like another half an hour. I shouldn't have. I should have just stopped there and ate, because I've been driving through nothingness for like the past hour. So McDonald's is all there is, and that's what we're doing. So after we finish here, give me a bit of time to stretch my legs and stuff. We only got about an hour and 15 minutes left till we're in Memphis, so not too bad. All right, let's get some food though. I'm starving, need to stretch, use the restroom, etc. Ended up not getting to stop at Cracker Barrel, which is where I was wanting to stop. The people in the McDonald's were kind of cool. They saw me get out of the car and doing my little blur before I went in. And they were super friendly, super nice. So some of them said they were gonna subscribe to the vlog and check it out. So if any of you guys are watching, I don't even know what city I'm in, to be honest. I'm just on my way to Memphis, so I didn't really check to see where I was at. Just saw the McDonald's sign. But you know who you are, and hello, welcome. Thanks for the great service and for the friendliness, I appreciate it. All right, let's continue on to Memphis.
Too many days in the darkness.
Made it to Memphis, Tennessee. Decided to stop at, it's called Mud Island. It's a park right on the other side of Memphis there, right across the river. Arkansas right behind me, across that bridge. But there's the Memphis signs over here. It's just white letters with some color on the sides of them. It says Memphis, and from there you can get a shot of the Memphis sign in the foreground with the city skyline in the background. So the last time I was here, I think I mentioned earlier, it was like super stormy and stuff. So I really didn't get any great pictures of the skyline, at least not for what I like. So today we got, you know, blue skies, white fluffy clouds. So more what I'm looking for. Also, what kind of Bass Pro Shop is shaped as a pyramid? Memphis, what is up with that? It is so weird. I mean, it's kind of cool. Also, there's ledges up there you can stand on way at the top and get a view of the city. I've never been up there, so maybe after this we'll stop there before heading to the hotel. There's also here, on your way over to the sign, you walk through this park. Hold on, we got a car coming, I don't want to get hit. So also when you walk through this park, there's like a replica of the Mississippi River coming all the way down. It's like, I think every 1 inch equals 1 mile, something like that. I don't know the exact, don't quote me on that. You can look it up. But like I said, it's in Mud Island Park, and it's like a full working replica. You'll see some B-roll of it here, I'm sure, of the Mississippi River going like all the way, you know, from up north all the way down south here. So it's really cool. All right, let's check it out. All right, so this is what I was talking about, guys. When you get here at the start of it, you got the Ohio River on one side, the Tennessee and the Cumberland River over on this side, and then I forget the name of that one. We'll have to walk over there and take a look, but you have that other river, and those three start it, and they all come together to form the Mississippi here. And then literally you can see here, entire geographical, you know, topographical map with actual water flowing from all these fountains to start it, and then it actually flows all the way over to the end of the Mississippi River where it goes out, you know, where it would go out into the ocean. So it's very, very cool. Like I said, I forget if this is the Mississippi River over here, or if this is the third river and they all combine to make the Mississippi. So we'll have to go over and take a look. But really neat. And you can see here, let me get in this shade a little bit. Might be better for the picture. But then you can see behind me, it goes all the way down and just I mean, it's an exact replica. Like I said, I think it's scaled like 1 inch is 1 mile, but it goes all the way down. It's quite a bit of a hike. I almost grabbed my one wheel out of the trunk and rode it down, but I didn't know how they would feel about me riding it through here, and I didn't want the chance of someone stopping me and telling me that I can't ride it, and then I have to carry it, because it's like 25 pounds, and that's a little much. So, all right, let's see what the name of this river is. I guess now that I'm already walked over here and I kept talking, I might as well just go over here and see which one this was. So the start of this one, yeah, is the upper Mississippi River. So this is the Mississippi, and then it also starts with the Ohio and the Tennessee, and they all combine here and then flow down in and form the full Mississippi River. So, all right, let's take a look. Roll that B-roll.
Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls.
All right, guys, so I think I said it was like 1 inch equals a mile, but it's actually, it says it's the winded 1,000-mile journey of the lower Mississippi reproduced in a 1/2 mile concrete sculpture. It's on a horizontal scale of 30 inches or 1 step to the mile. So every step is a mile, basically. Still really, really cool. So I was a little off. An inch, a step, same thing, right? And then of course, as you're doing the Mississippi River walk at Mud Island, you got the actual Mississippi flowing next to it, which is cool. So, sun is bright. It is a beautiful day though. A little hot. It's like 89, 90 degrees, I think. That's what the car said. But almost there, almost there. I said it's a little bit of a trek. Imagine 1,000 miles every step, so it's at least 1,000 steps from the start to the finish. A little bit of a walk. Like I said, we're almost there, almost to the sign.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes.
Like I was saying, this is where it empties out into this basin, which kind of signifies the Mississippi entering the ocean, the Gulf. And then, you know, right at the base of that, you can see you got the whole skyline behind. Right there, you got the Memphis sign. There's a ton of people on it, so we'll see what I can get in terms of shots, but we'll do our best. But just gonna get a couple pictures of the skyline stuff. Like I said, it is a gorgeous day for it, for reals. I'm excited to be back in Memphis. I haven't got to explore this city too much. Some of the other ones I've been in quite often. A little bit better view of the sign. And then, like I said, you can see the skyline all behind it. I always think it's neat when cities do that, put a sign that says their city name in it. I know it seems kind of tacky sometimes, and a lot of cities are doing it now, but like back home, Cleveland, Ohio, they put one in, across the river. You can, it's epic to me. It just adds a little bit extra to the picture. I like it, I don't know. Call me whatever. All right, let me get some shots of this. Just finished up with the Memphis sign, got some different shots of the skyline and stuff, used the wide angle. Also used just the normal lens, a little bit more close-ups. Also took a couple panoramas with the phone. So now, like I said, I think we're gonna head over to the Bass Pro Shops, which is that giant pyramid building, because they got big up at the top. They got big walkways you can go out on, and might give me kind of a down the river shot of the skyline, which might be cool. So I've never been up there, so we're gonna check it out. Might be a flop, but at least see what it looks like from up there. I'm assuming if they got it up there, it must be a pretty decent view. So that's where we're heading. So we made it to the Bass Pro Shops pyramid there. As you can see way up top there is the viewpoint where you can kind of get a different type of shot of the city skyline with the river and everything there. So I didn't know this, but when I was just looking up to see if it costs anything to go to the top, it does. It costs $10. But they actually have the largest freestanding elevator that takes you up to it. It's like in the middle of the building, takes you straight up to the top. So that should be cool. 10 bucks ain't bad, I guess, for a great view of the city. So we're gonna head in here now. I think we got about a half an hour till golden hour. So might kill a little time just walking around, seeing some of the stores and stuff. And then I didn't realize it, but back home, Cleveland, Ohio, sunset this time of the year is at like 9:15-ish. Here it's like 8:08 it says. I guess, I forget because of the hour change, you know, the sun actually sets faster than the hour changes happen. So we might actually be able to be up there for sunset as well, which could be some cool pics. So we'll see. All right, let's get in here and find out what we got to do to get to the top.
You were meant to survive with every star. We are born again. Time in your head with every star.
All right, guys, we're heading up the elevator. See behind me, tallest freestanding elevator. I'm excited to see this view. So this guy, man, interrupted me as I'm trying to vlog. What the? Trying to tell me information. Man, this is tall actually. I just got a little fluttery. I don't like heights too much. Alright, let's check this thing out.
Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your breath. Watch the sun
made it to the top. This is glass down here. It's kind of freaky. You look down, you can see right down through. Looks like if they opened them up, there'd be a slide right down the pyramid. But got the Mississippi River on this side, and then the other side of the pyramid's the actual city skyline. But got the bridge right there to Arkansas I-40. You can see part of the city skyline peeking through the corner there. But like I said, we'll go over there in 1 second. But this is just Mississippi Riverside. Absolutely gorgeous views up here. I'm definitely glad I paid the 10 bucks to come up here. I almost didn't. I'm a cheapskate sometimes, so I almost didn't do it. But totally worth it. Beautiful views. Alright guys, and this is the side that gives you the view of the city skyline, so also very, very cool, nice cool angle. You can get a shot with the river on the one side of the frame, the city skyline on the other. So again, definitely worth the 10 bucks to come up here. I'd highly recommend it. Again, these glass panels, they're freaky as heck, man. But definitely come and check it out if you're ever in Memphis, because it's really cool. Forgot to give you guys an update when we left the Bass Pro Shops, but we finished up there and just headed to the hotel. So another Hampton Inn, the usual. So getting all my stuff heading in, and then I'll check in with you guys once I get checked in and get to the room. All right guys, we made it to the hotel room. Simple, but clean. Has a desk, a couch, a king size bed, everything I need. So that's where I'm gonna end today's vlog. I'm just gonna get everything unpacked, charge everything. I need to charge the camera batteries, my phones, etc. So just kind of get everything situated. Might see if they have a laundry room and do some laundry. If not, I'll have to wait till tomorrow when I get into Nashville. I'll be there for 2 days, so I'll have a little bit of time that even if the hotel doesn't, I can go to a laundromat or something. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, you know what to do. And if you're not subscribed, you should do so by hitting the red button below. And until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. You will grow to be tall, staring out over